My name is Todd Master. I'm the president of Franchise Solutions Group. I'm a franchise consultant. I basically help people who are looking to become entrepreneurs through franchise ownership to find the franchise that's the best match for them. Now, you don't have to be in the franchise business for long to know that fast food doesn't have to be unhealthy or greasy. It can be quite good for you and delicious. And one of the fastest growing segments of the fast food market, it's more called fast casual these days, is the Asian food segment. It's grown in popularity by more than 500% since 1999. And I'm proud to represent a particularly successful franchise in that area. It's called TERIYAKI Madness. And here is Tyler DeMuth from TERIYAKI Madness to tell you more about it.
Todd, thank you very much for the introduction. My name is Tyler DeMuth. I am the Director of Franchise Growth over here at TERIYAKI Madness. TERIYAKI Madness, if you guys have not heard about us in the past, shame on you, because we are the fastest growing franchise brand out there, beating out Jersey Mike's, Wingstop, and a handful of others. But we have just crossed that 101 open unit mark as of yesterday. We should land at about 130 units by the end of this year, conservatively speaking. We opened about 31 shops last year during the pandemic. TERIYAKI Madness, for those not familiar, we're a fast casual Asian concept that has a strong focus on quality of ingredients, being highly customizable, and in this made-to-order space. So if someone has a dietary restriction, food allergy, like they're gluten intolerant, for example, consumers can still very much eat at a TERIYAKI Madness. So as a brand, we like to very much think of ourselves as a delicious concept that happens to be healthy instead of a healthy concept that is trying to be delicious. So we are flavor forward. Now you can absolutely have a cheat day in a TERIYAKI Madness. Orange chicken and noodles will do it. But outside of that, we can be as healthy as that consumer really wants to be. So that's kind of our focus. Now, as far as why owners should care or why people are banging at our back door trying to join the system, I'll say that it's due to average unit volumes and margins. Nobody is getting into the restaurant space to be a charity. I will be the first to tell you, right? People can start a charity after, right? We'll encourage it by all means. But on average unit volumes of just shy of 1.1, you'll see 10 to 18% margins, historically speaking, based on region, size of location, and then how you run it. So full absentee to owner operator is kind of what influences that range of margin. We have small footprints, so 1,200 to about 1,800 square feet, so it keeps your overhead down. We have low employee counts, think 3 to 6 employees any given time of day. So 6 folks for your peak lunch rushes, 3 people during off-peak times. And that's really kind of the reason why we have been thriving. We're not trying to overcomplicate it. We're not trying to be everything to everybody. But what we do, we do very, very well. And that ends up showing up in the margin. Now, as far as COVID goes, right, people have a certain aversion to food ever since the pandemic came around. I will be the first to tell you, you probably don't want to own a buffet concept right now. That is a tough space. But that being said, the TERIYAKI Madness has thrived in the pandemic. I will be very clear that that is from a transaction standpoint. But TERIYAKI Madness as a brand loves recessions. We love pandemics. And I think it's purely because we were more or less operating the same way pre-COVID as we are today. So we only sat 30% of consumers pre-COVID. 70% was outside the 4 walls, so it was quite an easy transition to the new world that we all find ourselves in. We should bring on about 50 franchisees this year, and then we'll max it out, and then targeting about 75 to 100 next year. But outside of that, it's just about making sure we have the right fit, the right cultural, kind of match there. And then there's also an additional option of full absentee ownership with the help of our management company, Restaurant Sherpas. So if anyone has questions about that, I know Todd can kind of walk you through that at a high level and help make that connection to us if there is that high level fit after you speak with Todd and his team. But I would say that's Teriyaki Madness in a nutshell.
Perfect, Tyler. Thank you so much for, because I know Teriyaki Madness has so much to offer. It's amazing that you managed to condense this into such a short period of time. Thank you for taking your valuable time to tell us about this fantastic Asian fast casual brand.
Thanks a lot, Todd. Highly appreciated.